I just want to go ahead and do a video this morning, and this particular video is entitled How to Attract Cash Investors That Will Back You on Your Deals. So, one of the best ways to attract cash investors is to actually have a deal. Or to show a consistent track record of deals. And so let's assume a deal comes into your pipeline and it is I always use 100,000. So let's say the property is worth 100 and you have it under contract, or you can get the property for, let's say, $30,000, right? It needs 20,000, 25,000 in fix up. It's a nice spread, but you have no cash, and your credit is shot. What do you do with a deal like that? What I would do personally, because real estate is all about relationships. What I would do personally is you don't want to put an ad in the paper. You can put an ad in the paper, or you can go ahead and put it on Craigslist. Problem is this: there's a lot of tire kickers out there, a lot of people who aren't serious. One of the things that I would do is I'd find one or two RIAs, real estate investment clubs, in your area. Go to the club and present that deal to your local RIA. What's going to happen, because the numbers in the area and other investors that are playing in that area, they know the numbers and they know that's a sweet deal. They're either going to want to collaborate on the deal with you, or lead you to the source, or become a money source themselves. If you get 2 or 3 people, which is all you need, most people think you need to build a buyer's list of 1,000 or 500 or 100, whatever it is. One of the reasons you have a lot of people building buyer's lists that are like 10,000 people, they know that the other 997,000 people aren't going to buy that property. Those are people that they're marketing to with other products and building up their email list. Nothing wrong with that. Most people aren't serious about funding deals. It's just how it is. You get yourself 2 or 3 serious buyers, serious cash buyers that are looking for properties with a lot of equity, you're done. As long as you have the ability to find the deal. See, the difficulty in real estate when it comes to finding a deal for profit margins in that way, it's easy to find the money. That's the easy part. The hard part is finding the deal. You have an endless amount of money out there with investors. You can find foreign investors, you can find local investors. There's a lot of money out there. Another thing I would do, get yourself some business cards. Many of you have doctors and lawyers and dentists and people within your circle that you haven't told yet. It was shocking. I remember it was over 10 years ago. I'm sitting there, I'm in a doctor's office, and I'm talking about real estate. And the doctor all of a sudden was like, well, yeah, I've been looking for some place to go ahead and put my money. What? So a lot of your issue is you're not telling anybody. Talk to the people that are within your sphere of info, that are already within your circle. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your lawyer. Talk to your dentist. There are teachers out there, professors out there. You all have a bigger sphere than what you know. You're just not using it. Open your mouth. Get some simple business cards. Nothing extravagant. You don't have to get all fancy and that type of thing. No. Just keep it simple. You're fine. Name, number, email address, your website. You know, could be a black and white card. Keep it simple. Start opening your mouth. You don't have to immediately put it on Craigslist like everybody tells you to do. You don't have to do that. You know, in fact, I would say it's best to go ahead and keep it simple within your sphere of influence, because this business really is about relationships. And as you begin to develop relationships, you begin to develop trust. Okay? So use your circle. Go to your local RIA. You'd be shocked at who people will lead you to. People know people. Bring a deal to the table, and you'll find people who finance that deal. You'll find people that will help you rehab that deal. But that's another video, because you got to be careful of rehabbers, because they can, just because they say they're a rehabber and they got all this experience doesn't mean they're trustworthy. Trust is big in real estate. And once you develop a bad name, it spreads like wildfire. And once that bad name gets around, you don't want to use that person anymore, because they're crook and they're short-sighted. That's the problem. Well, the biggest problem deep down is greed. That's what it is. All the other stealing and stuff, those are surface problems. The root problem is greed. Can't deal with that. That's an expensive lesson. Okay? This is Gerald.